is Austin Lehman, and welcome to the next edition of Austin Weekend. Here with me is Dad.
Hey!
And last time we did the modern cartoons.
The top 5 modern cartoons.
And this time we're going to do the classics.
Yeah, we're doing the top 5 classic cartoons. And again, this isn't our classics of all time.
This is just classics that we thought we reviewed that were the best of last year.
Yeah, the best classic cartoons that we reviewed in 2016. So strap up your boots, put on your hats, hold on tight. Here we go.
And we're about to go.
We're about to go with number
5.
Number 5.
Fighting crime, trying to save the world. Here they come just in time.
The
Powerpuff Girls.
And we're talking about the older Powerpuff Girls show, not the new one. The new one sucks.
The new one sucks horribly.
Horribly.
But
this is the Powerpuff Girls show.
From the classic Cartoon Network days.
Mm-hmm, from the classic cartoon. And when we mean classic Cartoon Network days.
Yes, we do.
It actually started out as a Hanna-Barbera
cartoon
and then was picked up by
Cartoon Network.
So this was at the very birth of the Cartoon Network.
It was one of the sentimental shows that made the network possible.
There were some powerhouses behind it, and
Chris
Savino, who did
The Loud House.
The Loud House, which is a modern cartoon, which is actually pretty good. We had some Gendy
Tartakovsky,
Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack. So and then it was made by
Craig McCracken. He's back.
Mm-hmm.
And it stars Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup.
And it was narrated by
Tom Kenny.
Tom Kenny. How about, you see a recurring voice popping up in a bunch of these awesome cartoons. Yeah. It is Mr. SpongeBob himself. But
and Bubbles, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup fly across the city of Townsville, beating the ever-living crap out of crime.
Mm-hmm. And the mayor again was voiced by
Tom Kenny.
Yeah. So we had a bunch of people.
And when I mentioned one of my favorite cartoon villains, Mojo Jojo. I do not repeat everything I say in a repeated manner.
No, even though I repeat everything I say in a repeated manner. My name is Mojo Jojo. Yeah, and him.
Him. You can't say his real name.
No,
you just say
it's him.
Him.
Yeah. It was on for 6 seasons, but
it only got 78.
It only got 78 episodes. They weren't overproductive with it. They just pumped out a few of them. I guess, which probably kept it fresh while it was going on. They tried to redo it lately, but they lost the original spirit that was in the show.
They lost the essence.
But it was definitely a classic, really good cartoon.
If you want to look at the Powerpuffs, look at the classics.
Look at the classics, not the moderns.
The classics kick butt.
But it made our top 5.
And it is a great show that we recommend.
Yep. And coming up next will be
Number 4. Two Stupid Dogs.
Two Stupid Dogs. Two Stupid Dogs.
Two Stupid Dogs.
Two Stupid Dogs. It was honestly one of my favorite shows. It actually came out in what year?
September the 5th, I believe, in 1993.
1993. So we're talking about some 23-year-old cartoons here. But
it was made purely by Hanna-Barbera.
It was a purely Hanna-Barbera thing. It was picked up and syndicated by Cartoon Network later.
And the first aired on TBS as a Sunday morning cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a show that revolutionizes the market.
It launched some careers. Gendy Tartakovsky was in it.
Dexter, Samurai Jack, Craig McCracken, Powerpuff Girls, Fosters, Wander Over Yonder, Butch Hartman, The Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, Tough Puppy.
Mm-hmm. And it was created by Donovan Cook. So Donovan Cook come in, created a 2-year running Two Stupid Dogs, and it launched the careers
of so many
90% of the cartoons that's been on TV the past 20 years since then. So Two Stupid Dogs was a very influential cartoon. And it was...
And it deserved it.
It was really good. It was a really funny show. I said one of my favorite episodes of all time.
With all that talent on there, you should expect that.
Yeah, it was on for 2 seasons, had 29 episodes. Not 29, 26 episodes.
With 39 segments.
One of my favorite cartoons of all time is called Spit Soup.
Oh.
It's so horrible, but it's so good. So if you ever get a chance, look up Spit Soup by Two Stupid Dogs. It's one of our favorites.
It's a great show with really, really cartoonish animation that definitely fits. Jokes that hit the mark. And
just hilarious.
Just funny.
It's just funny, yeah.
The character's also likable, and the art style is also unique. Especially for Sunday or Saturday morning cartoon standards.
Okay, well
that was a great show.
That one's number 4. What's next?
Number 3.
Number 3.
What is it? Stupid dog. And then we're talking about Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yes, we're talking about Courage, which is sort of a play on words. Courage the Cowardly Dog. He's not,
clever.
It's a clever play on words. But Courage the Cowardly Dog. It
has some really nice characters.
Really nice characters.
And let's talk about the visuals.
Yeah, it was. I've had a lot of kids tell me that watched it when it was on out. It scared the crap out of me.
It freaked me out as soon as I first saw it.
Yeah, it was on for 4 seasons with 52 episodes.
With 102 splits.
It came out in November 12th of 99. Lasted till November 22nd of 2002.
That's actually pretty odd.
You want to know what's funny? 99 is the year that you were born, and 2002 is the year that your sister was born. So it ran in between the time between your birth and your sister's birth. Oh, that's freaky.
That's weird. And once again,
it freaks you out.
And once again, too, the pilot episode was made by Hanna-Barbera.
Yes, it was the first the pilot only. The pilot was made by Hanna-Barbera, and then Cartoon Network picked it up. Cartoon Network.
But this is a great show. It plays on the horror elements to a top-notch tier. It really knows when to stretch each element of the plot.
Yeah.
Great characters. There's a lot of fun, playful animation. And it's just a fun show to watch.
It's just a fun show, yeah.
I'll turn it on every time that it's on.
Yeah, it's a fun show to watch. And it comes in at number 3.
Number 3.
So next we go to
number 2.
Number 2.
One of the best shows ever made, in my opinion, at least.
Definitely one of your favorites. It is
Ed, and Eddie.
Ed, and Eddie. Let's get us a jawbreaker, son.
Yes, we should. This show is awesome. Great slapstick. Some of the best slapstick you've seen since Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry.
You dare mock the son of a shepherd?
Yes.
It's Rolf. Rolf is one of my favorite. I love me some Rolf. Rolf is awesome.
And the characters are lovable. Ed, the tall, dim-witted one, has to be one of my favorite stupid characters.
Oh, yeah.
He's just a lovable oaf.
He's a lovable oaf, yeah. A big lovable goof, yeah, who had everything you could think of in his clothes. He could pull everything out of his clothes.
And Eddie he likes to scam kids out of the cash.
He tries to find a way to buy him some jawbreakers.
And Double D, as they call him popularly.
He's the smarter one that tries his best to
get them out of trouble.
Because they get in trouble every time they do something. And then there's a lot of characters: the brothers, the sisters, the Plank,
Kevin,
and the Plank. Yeah, Kevin's the older brother. So so there's a lot of good characters, and it's basically based in a cul-de-sac in a neighborhood.
Every time I see a cul-de-sac, I think of this show. The comedy just hits me. Does it hit you?
Yeah, it was on for 6 seasons. And
only 69.
Only 69 episodes. So they didn't overdo it. It also came out January the 4th, 1999.
Just a few. How come most of these cartoons are premiering in 1999 or something like that?
I don't know. There was some really good thinking going on in 1999. It was the latter part of the 90s brought out some good cartoons.
And it ended on November the 8th of 2009 with a movie on television.
With a movie, yeah.
The same thing that regular show did.
Mm-hmm. But Ed, Edd and Eddy came in at number 2, which means...
And it's a fantastic show.
There's something we think's better than that.
Better than Ed, Edd and Eddy?
That has to be?
There can be only one.
Only one. There can be only one.
Here it is.
Who
lives in a pineapple under the sea? Oh, forget this.
It is SpongeBob the SquarePants.
You saw this coming by a mile away if you've seen my channel.
Yes. We do love this some SpongeBob.
It's my favorite show of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It impacted my life in multiple ways.
Mm-hmm.
The sense of humor just etched its way into my inner soul.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Just so many lovable characters, so many fantastic songs, so many great moments.
The innocent, naive SpongeBob, the dim-witted Patrick Star,
the know-it-alls, grumpy Squidward, to the greedy Mr. Krabs, to his nemesis Plankton,
to the super smart Sandy the Squirrel,
Sandy Cheeks,
which is a squirrel living in the ocean,
to Patchy the Pirate, to...
There's all kinds of... Yeah, there's characters everywhere.
The Flying Dutchman, to...
I love it.
Larry the Lobster.
I love me some Flying Dutchman. He's my favorite. They've had a bunch of good the Christmas episodes, the Halloween episodes. They're all good.
No matter what they make.
No matter what to do.
At least in their golden age.
The ripped pants. And who doesn't love when Squidward finally
wins? Sweet victory.
Yeah, we love SpongeBob is iconic. It actually came on. It's been out for 10 seasons
and over 200 episodes.
205 episodes. It started May 1st
of 99.
A lot of 99 cartoons out there,
and it's still going.
It's still going. It is the horse of Nickelodeon,
and it has 2 movies.
And it's had 2 movies. Mr. Hillenburg.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Steven Hillenburg.
Mm-hmm. And again, voiced by Tom Kenny, who voices everything.
Anywhere you look, it's Tom Kenny here. Oh wait, who's our neighbors?
It's Tom Kenny.
And Tom Kenny.
I'm gonna take my car down the drawings and let Tom Kenny work on it. Anyway, Tom Kenny is awesome.
And this show is always gonna be my favorite of all time.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Some SpongeBob SquarePants. So there's our top 5 again. We had Powerpuff Girls number 5, Two Stupid Dogs number 4, Courage number 3, Ed, Edd and Eddy number 2, and of course SpongeBob is number 1. We have a honorable mention.
Pinky and the Brain.
We love us some Pinky and the Brain.
It was a hard cut to get off from the top 5, but it was still a great show.
Yes, Pinky and the Brain was
Pinky is a lovable oaf too.
Yep. All right, that was the end of that top 5. That was our top 5 classics.
You know what's next.
Be sure and check out all of our other top 5s. The top 5 animated movies, the top 5 live action movies, the top 5 modern cartoons,
and this
is the top 5 classic cartoons. We also are going to have, we don't have it yet, a top 5.
That's next.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if you call them the top 5 or the bottom 5.
The bottom 5.
The 5 crappiest things that we had to watch last year.
And we had to suffer through.
So that's coming up next. But be sure and hit the subscribe button.
Hit the like.
Hit the like button. Hit the
groovy baby button.
Hit the groovy baby. It's groovy baby button. And be sure to check us out. We have a Facebook page also. So be sure and check us out. Other than that, I think we're going again.
Let's get classic. See you next week.